Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017, the Valley, the old farm. I just remembered that getting a loan is a thing. So I got a humongous loan, ridiculously large loan. Don't even want to talk about it, it's that big. But I went and did that. That's an issue. How am I going to do this then? Just pretend nothing's happening here. Yeah, anyway, I went and got a ridiculously large loan. I did this for a very good reason. Because I went and bought myself a field that was valued at almost £500,000. So this field owes us some serious money. But it is a ridiculously large field. It's a grass field, so we're going to make use of that. You can just see it on the minimap there, it is field 86. That ginormous field right there. And the reason I decided to splash out so much cash on it is because, well, there isn't a reason really. You know the channel motto by now. The plan is no plan. Let me just unfold and lower both of these. I can remove the fence if I so require. Which I don't. But generally speaking, we need to cut this entire field today. It's a big one. Because we need some of that money back. Almost be worth hiring the Crone Big M for this. In fact, that would definitely be the thing to do. Are you struggling up this hill already? But to be honest, I don't think I can even afford to rent the Crone. But we'll make do, I think. Try and make do. It'd almost be a waste to rent the Crone Big M. Or would it? Decisions. I'm not even sure if we can afford it. I will have a look after I've done a headland. Because it windrows and all sorts of fun stuff for us. Which is obviously a good thing. Saves us some time, and we can always cut our other grass fields, like field 93 over there. That's a very foresty looking forest indeed. No, I just did a general headland here. Now I'm not sure. This is a big field and it will take me probably an entire episode to cut the grass in this field if I do it like this, considering I also have to windrow it, prep it for what I actually want to do today. But on the other hand, I have already started. A little bit early in the video for a jump cut, but I will be back in a second. And welcome back. Guess what we could afford? This will make light work of this conveniently now a tiny field. Look at that. This will only take us but a few minutes now. I love this mower. It's just unbeatable, realistically so. I know you get bigger ones out there that are, but they just look silly having like a 40-meter lawnmower on each side and things like that. They're just not for me. But this one is a work of art. The way it just rips through a field as if it's nothing. But in case you haven't noticed, the idea here is to cut and bale this field today. Now, unfortunately we don't have enough money to hire any kind of fancy bale trailer or anything like that, so we're just going to have to manually load our own trailer. But I'm okay with that. I don't mind that too much. Probably won't be doing that today, but that's okay, because we get to play with a big machine. Now, it's obviously just a lease. We don't own this. We will be giving it back today. But I decided I wanted to bale, so that's all there is to it. I wanted to bale. I've chosen that baling is what I want to do today. Hopefully you enjoy watching it. How can you not enjoy watching this machine work? Oh, it's awesome. It's a terrible view. I think I'm going off course here. You can just see where that lawnmower is. Oh, dear. I'm way off here. I'll just stick to the outside camera. That's a straight line right there. So yes, I have some exciting news. And that is that the Valley, the old farm, will be a live stream tomorrow, the 11th of April. I will be live streaming. I'm not entirely sure of the exact time yet, but at some point in the afternoon I will live stream this series. You can find that on YouTube. But yeah, probably be doing some bale collecting at the start of the live stream and then moving on to something entirely different. But either way, we desperately need to start earning some serious money. It's become kind of concerning how short the funds are. I have a scary high bank loan and no money to show for it. But I do have some things. I like this field. I have plenty of assets. And there's always trees to cut down for some immediate money, and we obviously have the income from our beehives, which is a bit of loose change here and there. I'd also like to plant an orchard at some point. I think that would be very nice indeed. Get one of them on the go, another little income coming in. This seems like the map that would have it. But I will make my own. There's no concerns there for that. I do apologise for one of my episodes coming out a day late yesterday. It actually came out today. So for the lucky among you that like the West Coast series, you are going to be treated to two episodes today. And on the very same day that this is released, I will probably be, by the time this is releasing, I will probably, if I haven't already, be live streaming Oakfield Farm. That is the reason why there was no Oakfield Farm yesterday, because there is a live stream coming from it today. So you can all, if this episode comes out beforehand, you can find that on my YouTube channel as well. If it's coming out after, well, that's a thing that has happened. I'm missing bits and pieces here and there, but I don't mind. Again, the bulk of it. It's actually quite a sizable field, even for this machine. You can imagine how long this would have taken with the other lawnmowers. And this is just the first cut of spring as well, so it's not even fully grown grass, but I'm still hoping for quite a reasonable yield. I hope, anyway. I desperately need some of that lovely, lovely money stuff coming in. Almost finished now. I say almost finished, we're like more than halfway finished. Most exciting thing ever, went back and forth on the same field. But it is all for a good cause. We will get the baler on the go just momentarily. I don't like to time lapse if I can avoid it. So if this is a little bit boring, I do apologise. But hopefully you're looking forward to seeing the bales, as I expect that's what the title of this episode will have been referring to. Not that I have decided on a title yet. But I'd also like to apologise again for my slightly rough sounding throat. As I mentioned yesterday, I am in fact moments from death with the man flu. It's not just man flu, it is the man flu. The women in the audience may know it more as mild cold, but the men that watch will know it as the plague that blights our gender. It's just a stop corner here to now, if I survive that long. I don't know how it sounds in a video, but to me I sound like I'm talking through a megaphone or something. It's or in a tunnel or something. It sounds terrible to me. But hopefully it doesn't show too much in the video. I think that when I win the lottery, I will buy one of these machines in real life, and well, maybe not buy, I'll rent one of these machines in real life and ask someone really nicely if they mind me borrowing their field to see if this thing is as impressive in real life as it is in the game. If I'm being honest, I don't even know if it's a real machine. Never looked into it. Looks realistic. I think it is. I'm gonna say it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Krone tend to have a habit of making ridiculously large things, so it wouldn't surprise me if this is something that they have created. It's a real brand, anyway. I know that the Krone is a thing. They exist. This last little top corner bit here now. Going over the headland bit, and that's going to irritate me because I'm going to have to windrow the headland. I'll do that. In fact, I won't windrow the headland. I will just leave it. It's only the headland. There's not going to be much left in it. I may come back and windrow it later if I remember. Keyword being there, if. I have the memory of a goldfish. I start every one of my episodes looking around, trying to remember what it is I'm doing. On this map, I couldn't actually remember what I had planned for this episode, so I decided I'll do some baling. I could have just checked over yesterday's video, but That would have taken even longer. So, hope everyone's happy with the decision. Haven't done Bales in a long time, in fact, so it'd be good to have it back on the channel. And they're not just any bales I'm doing, I'm actually going to be doing silage bales. I have the bale wrapper all set up and ready. Hopefully we get a good yield. Now where can I put this? I'll take it down to the field entrance and leave it to the side, I think. Leave it here. Can I fit under there? I can. Wouldn't recommend walking underneath a lawnmower blade, to be honest, unless you wanted a haircut, that is. Well, I'm not going to make it around there, am I? So we'll just line up on... In fact, I'll start at the top. Starting at the top sounds like a plan. We are almost definitely going to miss bits here. It's not the top. This is the top. So I'll turn it on. It's acknowledging that it's grass that it's picking up, which is useful. Just get some of this headland bit here done as well while I'm turning around. The reason I started at the top is it'll give me a little bit of time before the bales start to come out. Why have you slowed down? That was not in the job description. I was hoping to get another row done before I had to unload. The first bale. Very nice indeed. The first of many by the looks of it. Yeah, I don't know why this thing's going so slow. I missed that row completely there. I can go backwards nice and quick, but going forwards is struggling. Maybe it's a weight issue. 2 miles an hour is... it's not even a hill. Maybe I need a more powerful tractor. Not that I can afford it. Yeah, 99, 100. I guess I could actually use the Crone to do it, but that sounds like a ridiculous idea. The Crone does have a tow hitch and a PTO link. It's technically possible to do it. Oh, for a side note, we own this baler. This isn't a lease. This is our very own baler. So when we're finished, it will go back to the farm and find a home. I need to check. While that's unloading, let me check. Baling technology. 70 horsepower. Our tractor has more than 70 horsepower, so what is the deal here? Our tractor has 295 horsepower, so plenty of power. But it's struggling to move now. Struggling to move in any direction. It's just, what is going on here? Not even going 1 mile an hour. Let me just What's the deal? There's a little red icon down the bottom. I don't know what that means. But this is ridiculous. I cannot bail like this. Why are you complaining? Oh, no, I just no. I just turn now. See, the tractor's not slow. It's almost 300 horsepower. The tractor is perfectly capable. Maybe it just doesn't have enough power through the PTO. So this... Oh, I do apologise about that. I was straight into the microphone there. I try it on the Crone. It's very unrealistic, but if this thing struggles to pull it, then everything will. This thing has some pretty decent power about it. I got a few bales out already though. Yeah, it's still red. Yeah, this thing's struggling to pull it too. I don't know what the deal is here. Very unusual. This has in fact ruined the plans for the episode. If I pick it up, it moves. It does have some kind of problem. On that particular bit of ground. Because now it's going 8 miles an hour again. And it drops back down. What is the deal? Is there a marshy bit in the field? What's happening here? What am I missing? I'm missing something and I don't know what it is. Very confusing. Is there a glitch with the map? Is there a problem with the baler? Let me know in the comments if you know what's happening here. We do own this field. As you can see, the field identification number is in fact green, and of course it wouldn't let us work it if we didn't have the ownership of the field. I'll do this row, get this row done and out of the way, and then I'll wrap the bales for this episode. I'll do the rest off camera because this is just oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, let me know in the comments if you know why this is. Maybe I'll get a different baler or something, I don't know. I don't really want to get a different baler because I know this one works with the bale wrapper, and I don't know if any of the other ones do. I'll leave it here. Actually leave the baler here. Cycle through it to our Series 9 Dutsfrar and get these bales wrapped. I'll find out what the issue is before the live stream. Which that is very irritating and unfortunate. Oh, I dropped the front light again. I always drop that front light. I'll get this into a working position. Now, I do apologise, headphone users. I know from personal experience that listening to a Bale rapper through headphones is the world's best thing. Oh, that sound. How many times is he going to rap? Jesus. Yes, you can now leave. You can come back and have this Bale. This Bale is your friend. Oh yes, obviously the plan is for silage bales. Last time I checked, they were worth some pretty decent money as well, which is obviously the whole point. We want the money. I'm not bailing for the love of it, that's for sure. Not my favourite job to do it, actually. I think what we've got 1, 3, 4, 5 bales. Is it 6 bales? That's not bad for the little bit of time here. 6 bales is pretty respectable. This whole field should net us somewhere like, I'm gonna guess at 30. Yeah, I should move over to the next bale. Sitting here watching the bale wrapper. Off in a world of my own. Unload this one here. And load this one up. And now we'll go to the final bale. Any day now. Sheep health is still low. I'm aware of that. It's an irritation, to say the least. It seems like a good point to end the episode though. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Your continued viewing is certainly a pleasure to me. But join me for the next episode of The Valley, the Old Farm, which will be a live stream tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.